Now then, gang, it has been a very, very, very long time. A very long time indeed. I'll just step out the shed. What's going on? I've had a bit of a run into the end of last year, and started a new job in January, and it's just been all consuming. Also started to strip down my motorbike. My head fell off a little bit, so I decided to attack my motorbike and strip it down, turn it into a street fighter instead. So I know that's not very coy, but I'll put a couple of photos of it in the end. Some of you might be interested and some of you aren't. So I thought I'd just do a quick update because it's been so long. I can't flip these new iPhones, you can't flip them around, can you? So I'll just try and spin the camera rather than stop and start the video, because it saved me editing it later on. I'm really not that good at it. Chickens are all doing well, as you can see. Laying like fury again. All finished molting. Still got loads to do out here, but you know what it's like. There's other stuff's taking priority. Flip you around very quickly. We'll have a look at these. Try and look at me hand in front of the lens. Probably failing miserably. So just put the UV on now. As you can see, the wind rattled through here the other day, the other week, and it's completely destroyed all of that. So I've got fish bits of it out of here, get that sorted out, get the UV all on, and get this cleaned out. But they're all in fine fettle. That's the Ginrin Shiro that I'm the male that I'm going to use this year for breeding down there. So what a beautiful day it is, absolutely beautiful day. And I've just moved some out of the house here. All the fry have ended up at there's a couple in there, but they've all ended up at various places because there was none I wanted to keep. It was just a spawning for spawning steak, and the ones I got off Rick, there's a few of them in there. And again, there's a few of those dotted about as well. So this is New Forest Koi female Shiro. So I've literally just popped her in here. We're at 16.5 degrees in here. She's in there on her own. This has just had a clean out. I've got a death cam on here, but I'll strip that down over the next week or so again and give that a solid clean out. But she's an absolute belter. So I'm just putting her in here for now. We're not going to get this weather. We're not going to get this weather for very long, I don't think. A couple of days maybe. But with the sun coming out and the longer days, that'll start to warm up a treat in there. So I've just cleaned these out as well. So they're all in there. They're all looking good. Plants are starting to come on. I've put my sodium bisulfate in, so I'm just running the tap water through. And they just had a clean out, bit of food on the top because they were all up and hungry. But the minute you put the water on, they don't want to know. But they're looking good. Interestingly, I had a couple of problems with some raised scales through the winter. I had a couple of them that ended up with raised scales, so I just tamadined them and it went straight back down again. So I'm just thinking it's a bit of a mild bacteria, but it seems to have sorted itself out. They're all looking fighting fit now. Really happy with the ones in here. This pond, for the tiny little pond and the little multi-bay on there, that I rarely clean entirely. I drain out the muck from the vortex and hose the brushes off periodically. And I'm not that bothered about chickens flying about. I'm not that bothered about how this one looks particularly. This is more just to store the fish in. And it's great, I never have any issues, touch wood. So it's yeah, it's all looking good. So I've enjoyed watching a few of the videos. I don't always drop comments on them, but I've been watching a lot of Vince down at New Forest Koi, Mad Dog as well, and Dave, Black Country Koi Bloke. Enjoy watching their videos, and I'll start watching a few more of them as the season kicks in. There's not really too much to say or do, is there? But we're smashing through March now into April, so I've got my tub around the corner, and I just noticed, which is what prompted me to put the female in there, I just noticed in the in the tub. You'll probably not see them now, but you can see there's been a hatch of mosquito larvae or something that's been in there, and I did notice a few Daphnia bobbing around in there earlier. They'll make a liar of me now, but there's plenty of water in there. There was a real good bloom of Daphnia, so as soon as that starts to pick up over the next few weeks as the weather warms again, we'll get a bloom of Daphnia, hopefully to tie in with the spawning with the 2 she-rows. I'm only doing the 1 spawning and I'm only doing the she-rows this year. The ones for the Achiever program I'll do next year. They'll be 3 years old then, and they'll be much better, much bigger, and all the better for it. So yeah, get these chickens off my plants. They're forever going on the plant pots, especially this cheeky bugger. Where is she? There. Absolute sods. Decide they want to come in the house. They got no fear, get off whatsoever. But it's quite pleasant watching them mooch about. Get the grass cut. Fruit trees are starting to bloom. The bees are going absolutely nuts. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with those jobs. It's just a quick one to say hello, and I haven't disappeared off the face of the planet. Yeah, we'll crack on. I tried to do it last year and it failed because I'm impatient as hell, as you probably all know by now. But I'm going to try and do just a proper vlog of Remy. What have you got? She goes in and pinches the eggs out the chicken shed, and he just drops them on the floor when you tell her to put them down. But I think that's chocolate eggs she's picked up this time, that dirty little bugger. Behave, you minging. That's what you are. Disgusting creature. She'll eat anything. Yeah. Right, anyway, yeah, I'm going to crack on. Got a week off in April to sort all of this muck and rubbish out. My mate coming down, the missus is taking the week off, and we're just going to get rid of all the crap out of here, and really make a start trying to tidy the garden up. I want to move the chickens over there, fence off the border, the chicken wire, so they can range the border, but they can't come on the garden anymore because they're starting to become an absolute pain in the backside, wrecking everything. They're just cocky now, whereas before they used to be a bit sort of, look, sods. They just don't care about the dogs, they don't give a monkey about anything, but they're scratching all the plants out and everything, so they're gonna have to be a bit confined. And I don't mind them being in the border over there because it's all trees, so the bottom of it, I'm quite happy for them to crack on and do what they like. I'll tell you what, rather than putting photos on while I'm still gabbling along, we'll getting a garage. What a glorious day, isn't it? I'll go in the garage and you can see what I've been up to. So there you go. That was a ZZR 1100. Well, still is. And its component parts. So I'm just starting to put it back together. I'm going to get the tyres off, spray the wheels. They're going to be Subaru Gold. It was red, as you can see down there. I've sprayed the tank, and I've sprayed the rear fairings, the belly fairing, everything's going to go off. Got a single headlight for it, and a new dash, new clocks rather. So yeah, it's been busy, and it's been quite nice just to potter. Ace is all coming into leaf now and everything, so it's nice. Spring is definitely sprung. There's a much nicer feel everywhere. Oh, there's Amazon bin. I don't know what that is. More parcels. Right, anyway, I'll leave you guys there. So have you watched? Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll catch up with you all soon at the various shows. Take it easy. Catch you in a bit.